You've ever thought about traveling in a private jet, but you thought it a little out of your reach? Thanks to One Flight International, you now can. Here to talk about the ease and accessibility and affordability is one of America's leading entrepreneurs, Robert Herjavec, who you probably recognize from ABC's hit show Shark Tank. Robert, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Well, we talk about Shark Tank a lot on this show. We are, of course, the ABC affiliate here in Las Vegas, and locally, you know, we have calls where people can come and pitch their ideas. The show still vibrant, you know, popular all over the world and to a younger generation of people nowadays.
It's incredible. 11 years we've been doing that show, and now we have fans that weren't even born when we started filming the show. Kids love our show, and families love our show.
Well, they certainly do, and it is really an amazing opportunity for entrepreneurs, yourself being one. And that's why I'm fascinated that you've linked up with One Flight International, because if anyone knows a business model, and the experience of a successful business, it is you. So what linked you with One Flight?
Well, you know, anybody who's an entrepreneur or even a mom knows how little time you have in life. So flying private for me has been a priority for a long time. I learned a long time ago, gosh, I've been flying private 20 years. If you can save time, you got to take advantage of it. When One Flight approached me, I loved the idea of going to a single app. They've created an app called Badge, and you just badge it. You go on there, you tell them where you're going, and in the background, they're tracking over 2,000 airplanes, thousands of airports, and figuring it all out for you. Within minutes, you have a flat rate price to get you where you want to go. It's made it so convenient and accessible, because in the past, you'd have to own your own airplane, or you'd have to be a member of some fancy club and all this other stuff. They've taken all of that out of the way. It's really super convenient.
Well, and that's what I see. You've hit on something when you said accessibility, because I have to be honest, I've always thought, ooh, you know, you have to know someone who's extremely wealthy or be extremely wealthy yourself to fly private. But now times are changing, particularly in a town like Las Vegas that is just teeming not only with visitors but with business people. I mean, on a weekly basis we host these giant trade shows, so we have a lot of professionals coming into town, so more accessible than ever. So what would you mention again about the advantages of flying private? It's a time saver, and why is that so valuable to somebody like you?
Yeah, you know, that's the common fallacy. People always think about flying private, that it's rock stars or big entertainers, and there's certainly some of that, but that's a very small percentage of people that fly private. Most of the time, it's business, 4 or 5 people going to a meeting or a destination, or it's families maximizing their time. If you think about just going to a regular commercial airport, the time you're going to spend in security, going through everything, flying private allows you oftentimes to leave from a separate terminal, go into a smaller airport, and it can be literally 5 minutes from your car onto the airplane, and you're off to your destination. The challenge is, how do I arrange that? Who do I call for that? Unless I own my own airplane, I've got to know the name of the charter company, I've got to know what kind of airplane I need. I don't want to be an expert in any of that. With Badget, I just go to the app, I tell them where I'm going, and they take care of all of that for me in the background.
Robert, thank you so much. Also making it affordable, which is, you know, kind of the first question on the top of everyone's mind when they hear about private
Everybody wants to save. Yep, everybody wants to save money. No matter how much you're spending, little or a lot, people appreciate spending money. It's a great thing about Badget. It saves you that money.
Thank you so much. Great to talk to you today.
Thank you.
They've been revolutionizing luxury private jet travel since 2010, as a matter of fact. If you would like to find out a little more, just head to the website right there on your screen. One Flight International, proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.